Well, topping our news tonight, the world is mourning the loss of Pope Francis. The 88-year-old Pontiff passed away this morning from a cerebral stroke, a day after celebrating Easter, the holiest day on the Catholic calendar. Byron Scott has local reaction.
And he was humble, you know.
Larry LaGiacono has been a member of St. Mark the Evangelist Church in Hyattsville all his life. Like many the world over, he is mourning the loss of Pope Francis.
It didn't surprise me, but I was surprised. But he made it through Easter.
The death of Pope Francis at the age of 88 comes a day after he took part in Easter Sunday ceremonies at St. Peter's Square. Born in Argentina, he was elected to serve as Pope in 2013. LaGiacono says he appreciated the Pope's humility.
When he first got the office, you know, it was like, I'm going to carry my own suitcase, I'm going to do that. You know, he didn't want all the fanfare, all the fancy stuff. He was just plain and simple. Just plain and simple.
I heard it on the radio this morning.
For John Devereaux, the Pope's passing was not unexpected. He recently spent 5 weeks hospitalized, battling life-threatening respiratory ailments.
And it was interesting that he survived until the Easter season. You know, it's almost perhaps maybe he just even willed that, you know, with just a determination to be around for that time.
Buona Pasqua.
Devereaux says Pope Francis was a man of the left.
You know, how could you not love the guy? You know, he was good to everyone. You know, especially those that weren't real favored by the church. Even, you know, the people who you know, were not known to be staunch Catholics. You know, the LGBTQ community, for example.
At the Basilica of the National Shrine in Washington, a venue Pope Francis visited in 2015, the church's bells tolled 88 times to mark the 88 years of the Pope's life.
God rest his soul. Yeah.
Byron Scott, CTV News.